If you're getting ready to buy a home and want to be more efficient in your efforts, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to go over a few different tips that will help you expedite the process so that you can find a great home and in the shortest amount of time. It's all going to start right after this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kendrick Blanchard. I'm a real estate agent with Oliver & Associates, serving London, St. Thomas, and the surrounding area. It would mean so much if you can help me out by liking, subscribing, and just hitting that notification button to stay updated on all future content. If you want a free buyer's guide, just comment that down below and I'll give you access to it. Let's get started. All right, so the first tip, and this one goes without saying, and it should be the very first thing you do when you're even considering purchasing a home, and it's to talk to a mortgage specialist and get pre-approved. You're not gonna have any idea where to start until you know how much the bank is going to lend you. And it just doesn't make sense to go look at homes and possibly get attached to something that could be completely out of your budget.
That sounds expensive.
I work closely with a few different mortgage brokers, all of which are amazing. If you want to be connected, just message me directly. The second tip is to find a local real estate agent that knows the area that you're looking to purchase in. Many people like to start off their search efforts by going at it alone. Looking online at Realtor.ca, Zillow, Redfin, and just reaching out to different listing agents for viewings. But I can tell you right away that this is not the fastest and most efficient way of finding a home. And it's because those agents represent the seller's best interests and not yours. When you work with your own realtor, we can set you up on a search based on your criteria that hits your inbox every morning so you never miss a thing. It's important to find someone who you can trust, who is excited to work with you and be there every step of the way. Make sure they're local to the area that you want to purchase in because it can save you thousands from overpaying on a property.
I think you overpaid.
Here in Ontario, the regions are divided up into different real estate boards, and only members of those specific regions have access to the full market data. For example, if you're working with an agent from Toronto and you're looking to purchase property right here in London, your agent can't see the comparable sale prices unless they're a member of our board. And so what happens is that the buyer's agent gets the comparables from the listing agent, who's hand-selected only the highest and best, which may or may not be a true representation of the home's value, which could cause you to overpay come offer day.
Cheese was very expensive.
Another reason is that a local agent knows the area and can properly explain the pros and cons of the different neighborhoods and what to look out for. The third tip is once you've found your agent, it's to just get out there and go view some properties. Starting off, you're gonna have a rough idea of what you want, but you may not completely understand the process. So sometimes it's best to just get out there and just view different homes, even if you're unsure about them, because it'll give you and your realtor a better idea of what you like and don't like, helping streamline the process. Once you have a better sense of what you like in a home, it's time to be honest and realistic with what you can afford.
Can we afford this?
The fourth tip is in regards to placing offers. One of the worst things you can do in this market, like we've been experiencing for the last year and a half, is looking and placing offers on homes that are right at the top of your budget. And that's because they're likely to enter multiple offer situations, which in turn means they're likely going to go over asking price. You need to be careful with this because the more offers submitted on a property, the higher the selling price is likely to be. And if you didn't really have a chance of winning in the first place, it just drives up that price for everyone else, yourself included, pushing the market farther and farther away from you. It's always best to have some wiggle room when looking at homes. For example, if you're pre-approved for $500,000, it's best to begin your search in the low 400, just to anticipate those multiple offer situations, and so you have the ability to increase your offer accordingly. With that said, if we find a house that's closer to 500 and it's been on the market a while, it could be an opportunity to get in and negotiate you a great deal. The fifth tip, and it relates to bringing along friends and family members who may have some experience buying real estate. When you're new to buying a home, it can sometimes be a great idea to bring along someone who may have more experience, but to do so with caution. Don't get people who aren't involved in the buying process involved in the decision making. And I say this because everyone thinks they're an expert. They could raise some flags about a property that maybe aren't a big deal and begin to put that doubt in your mind on an otherwise great home.
Look, an expert confirmed.
At the end of the day, you're the one who's going to be living there. So make sure it's the right fit for you and your agent can provide all the information on the red flags that might be present. The sixth tip is going into the whole process, having everything lined up, prepared to go, and anticipating the next steps. Because once your offer is accepted, everything starts to happen very quickly. We'll have to deliver the deposit check to the listing brokerage within 24 hours. Everything else will need to be sent to your lawyer. You'll want to prepare and pick your dates for walkthroughs. You'll have to pack all your belongings and organize for moving day. And if you already own a home, it can mean getting your current home ready for market. Also, and this is really important, please do not make any big purchases prior to closing. housing, absolutely nothing that could affect your credit score. So again, no big purchases, no co-signing for anyone until the house closes, as this could affect your mortgage approval amount. Just some things to think about so there's no hiccups along the way that could slow things down. The last and final tip of the day that I can give you in terms of making the home process more efficient is to do your research and go into this with as much knowledge as possible. Know what to expect from start to finish. Learn the ins and outs of everything and ask lots of questions. That's what real estate agents and mortgage specialists are here for. The more knowledge you have, the smoother the whole process is going to go. So if you get a chance, check out the other videos on my channel. I have a step-by-step guide on how to buy a home in 2021 and a video on how to get your home ready to sell. If you want a free buyer's or seller's guide, just comment that down below and I'll make sure that you get it. I hope this video was super helpful and has given you some clarity on what to expect when buying a home and how to make the best use of time. It would mean so much to me if you could help me out by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification button to stay updated on all future content. Thank you so much for watching. And again, my name is Kendrick Blanchard. I'm a real estate agent with Oliver & Associates, serving London, St. Thomas, and the surrounding area. See you next time.